Hello, I just want to welcome you to the first episode of Let's Talk. What I'm achieving to do is getting reactions from the audience. I'm not looking to attack any particular party, although I'm going to speak very frankly. I'm not going to be afraid of what I'm going to say, and I'm going to the First Amendment right to speak. I'm going to speak. I'm not going to try to personally attack, and I want you, as the viewer, to leave your comments. I don't care how you leave them. If you want to leave an ignorant comment, go right ahead. If you want to leave a nice one, go right ahead. I'm just trying to get you, the viewer, involved in some kind of conversation. So as you know, we have a story in this country. Basically, we're losing our freedom. Socialism, communist, Marxism, they're in the driver's seat. I'll just be real frank with you. These people want to steal our freedom, our liberty. They want to destroy our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our Declaration of Independence when we broke away from England. And I'm sick and tired of it. And I want to talk about common sense here for a minute. Now let's look at the election going on right now. We got a lady that has not proven herself other than being a socialist and a Marxist. She got thrown the what do you want to call it? The credentials for president. She didn't earn them. That she didn't earn one thing. Then you have another guy by the name of Donald Trump, who has 4 years of a record. 4 years, okay? Anybody with half a brain, and I know there's a bunch of yous out there with not even a brain, but it's really easy to figure out. Real simple. Look at the record during the Trump years, the economy. Look at the world was not in chaos. There wasn't even a war then. Look at the border. The border has been wide open thanks to this administration, thanks to our border czar, Harris. And she's to blame. And now she's trying to get out of it. They're trying to create a new Harris. 4 years coming up in January, these two goons have been running our country into the ground. And people are really seeing it. But you're going to have left-wing fruitcakes that are going to just ignore the fact that this has really happened. You got the lying media in bed with the Democrats and the liberal left-wing nutcases. And I'm gonna speak frank. I hope someone sends me a comment and just wants to talk. I'll talk with you. You can say whatever you want about Trump. The Trump haters of the world, they can't not dismiss his record. Okay, we had $1.85 gas when the goonballs took over. We had a inflation rate which was 1.4%. They brought it up 2 years later to 9+%. We have inflation running crazy right now. I can't even afford food. You have insurance, homeowners, driver's insurance, car insurance is what I meant to say. 40, 50% higher in the last 4 years. You got housing going through the roof. You got interest rates that are 2 and 3 times higher than during the Trump administration. You got young people that cannot afford a home, period. They can't afford the interest rate. They can't afford the price that has escalated to. They can't afford the down payment, the interest rates. They can't afford anything, and they're frustrated. The generations under the baby boomers are just frustrated, and they got a right to be frustrated because this administration has failed them. And I'm not going to sit here and apologize for what I'm saying. I'm not going to it. I just wish that some of you guys that are left-wing nutcases would look at just one thing. Look at the track record. Look at the record of Donald Trump's administration versus the Biden-Harris administration. And another thing, while you're looking at that, you'll see the truth. If you want to see the truth, most of you don't want to see the truth. You just believe half of what you hear on this false media stuff. But look at what Trump is going after for the president for. He wants to lower taxes everywhere he can. And look at Harris. All she talks about is raising taxes, raising regulation, and that's going to put us into a major depression. You mark my word. If she gets in, and I don't think she's going to get in. In fact, I'm sure she's not going to get in. If she gets in, let's just say a big if she gets in, we're in trouble. Bottom line, our kids and their kids are going to pay the price. And that's just what's going to happen. We have got to get this man, Donald Trump, in with fans. And that's the only thing that's going to make us get back to where we should be. You're not going to fix every problem in 4 years. It's not going to happen. But we can at least stop the bleeding right now. You got Mayorkas. Mayorkas has left the border wide open. And that goofball continues to lie, saying that the border is not a problem. He's continued to lie that they're working on it. You got a Harris out on a campaign trail that says the attendance or the people coming across the border has been cut in half. Well, that's just a big fat lie. Okay, they're coming in the same ways. They're flying him in from other countries into our country and in our towns. Our towns are being overrun by these illegals. These illegals are in every town, every city in our country, and it's costing the taxpayer, you and I, billions and billions of dollars. And it's not affordable anymore. You got this flood that just happened, back to back in 2 weeks just happened. And Mayorkas says there's no money to help the American people. But Harris went ahead and sent $150 million to Lebanon about a week ago while these storms were hitting Florida's coastline and North Carolina's coastline. People, if you don't get pissed off over that, you get up every morning and work. You go home every night to your family and you are paying taxes. And our money is going overseas. $200 billion over to Ukraine for a war. We should never, ever have gotten into this mess. And then we got the Israel trying to keep these terrorists out of their country, and the left-wing nutcases and the college kids, they're just as nutty as a candy bar. They're over there protesting and beating up on Jewish people and fighting for the Palestinians and everything that's going over there. It's a stench. It's a stench. And I'm getting sick and tired of it. And I know you're getting sick and tired of it. So I'm going to end it right there. We're going to pick it up on another video. But I'm as pissed off as I can be. And I want to see this thing end. So you need to vote for Trump and allow him to clean this mess up. So until the next video, if you want to leave a comment, if you got the balls to leave a comment, okay? If you want to like this video or unlike it, I don't really care. This is how I feel right now. So I'll see you on the next one. Hush.